Okay guys, welcome back to the second installment of Hardcore Classic. We didn't get very far on our Paladin. We got to level 11 before dying in Westfall at level 15. So we're switching up the classes, we're going to cycle through all the classes. Given the nature of what I tried to do on Paladin, I maybe try to dive into the deep end a bit too much, doing all these achievements and challenges. So this time we're focusing purely on the hardcore aspect, which is the leveling from 1 to 60 without dying, while also following the hardcore rule set. We're going to try to do some questing achievements here and there. We're not going to focus on it too much, and we're definitely not going to be doing any of the starting challenges that make it a bit too difficult. Yeah, it's just, that's fine. I don't want to do anything like that, so we're just going to go in and we're going to do a normal hardcore. We are playing a rogue this time around. For people that know me or watched me before, you'll know that rogue in Classic is what I made it for a long time. I was very good at it, so it is by far my definitely my most comfortable spec. We're just going to do some UI setting up here. I maybe should have done this already on a different character, but we should be fine the way this is. The only other thing is we're still not playing with add-ons yet. I'm just going to move our frames more into the center of the screen. That's probably symmetrical enough. Without an anchor, it can be difficult to see. I'm going to zoom out, and I suppose the only other thing is joining the Mortal Guild. Guild, I prefer Mortal 6. Any chance of an invite to Mortal? I was trying to avoid playing a human again. However, I don't like the idea of playing a non-human and not having sword spec, because backstabbing as a rogue in hardcore when you're playing solo content is a bit difficult, so playing daggers is obviously harder, so playing a human naturally makes the most sense. You have a high dodge, you have your sword spec, you have high spirit for out of combat regen. So between all of that, I decided to play human again. Yeah, should we drop these bars a bit more? Just a little bit. So we are going to go over the same stuff we've already went over, which is a bit boring. I was going to play Night Elf, but I played human all classic. I'm very familiar with swords. I wasn't a big fan of potentially moving into that dagger area. So that's the reason I'm playing human again. I know it's a bit boring that you guys are basically watching me do the same gameplay. It'll be even more boring if I die at the exact same place as last time. What can I do for you? Which I don't think should happen on a rogue, but then again, you never know.
That ability isn't ready yet. It's too far away.
Oh, you just never know. But I think that rogues in general just have a much higher survivability rate than most classes. Obviously, you have your vanish, you have loads of CC, you have some really good escape tools with sprint and blind, stuff like that. So I am hoping that without having achievements restricting me in any kind of way, that we can do a bit more in terms of our progress. Hopefully we go all the way to 60, that would be the preferable outcome. I definitely think that playing a rogue is a lot more possible. I do fancy my chances a bit more. So we should be okay, but time will tell, of course. I also feel like as a rogue we can do a lot of these challenges a bit better than on the paladin that had all the restricted gameplay, such as Hogger and stuff. Fence jumping on a rogue with throwing knives and stuff makes it so much easier. I'm also just so much more familiar with rogue gameplay in general, like I said, so all in all it should just prove to be a sort of beneficial thing to our run. I legitimately never played Paladin in Classic. I've only ever really played max characters in original Classic, not original, sorry, in Classic era, the one that came out before, obviously. I had 3 rogues at 60, I had a priest at 60, and I had a warrior at 60. So that basically sums up the kind of gameplay that I did. I never leveled a paladin at all. I did like level like a mage and a hunter to like halfway and stuff, but no, paladin I didn't even touch. It just wasn't on my radar. I had a priest for healing, and I didn't want to fill myself with the ret dream. We already had way too many ret paladins in our guild. I don't think that we had room for another one, that's for sure. In terms of this, I don't really know what else to commentate on. We're obviously just going to power through the same quest that we've previously done. We can maybe try speedrun it a little bit. I feel a bit more confident on this character to level up a bit faster. We, in terms of professions, are probably going to be picking up. I was considering it for a long time, but I definitely think that herbalism alchemy is the way to go for rogue. Your potions are going to be really important, and thistle tea, not having the ability to make thistle tea as a rogue. And I also think some poisons require herbalism ingredients, like Mage Royale and stuff. Although I think most just require the ingredients you can buy. But yeah, herbalism alchemy definitely seems like the way to go for rogue. I was debating between other things like enchanting, leatherworking, and stuff like that. But we can probably maybe pick up like leatherworking later on, make some devil sword or something. But playing a human rogue, we don't really need that extra hit and stuff, so I'm not really so worried about it. And when I say later on, a devil sword is very, very later on. That's for sure. We are going to go for herbalism alchemy at the start, at least to level, I think. I don't know why I'm still killing wolves. I just kind of mindlessly been thinking about our plans for the future, how we're going to go about this. What we've learned, such as Benny Blanco is an absolute machine, and we should not take him lightly because he attacks faster than Usain Bolt can run 100 meters. Like when I got pulled, I was like, okay, I can take him by myself. I can do some fence jumping. The second he hit me, my brain went into full, and I mean full panic mode. I was like, brother, he just hit me like 8 times in 2 seconds. It felt like I just got like patchwork flurried. What is this? But yeah. It's just the way it goes sometimes. I probably had loads of options. I could have broken my will by bubbling. I could have fence jumped the fence, but I ran past it. I kept leashing him, keeping him in combat by just attacking him in general. I should just have stunned and ran. Should maybe have waited for swiftness pots. There's a lot of things I could have done different. But that's the thing about this game. You live and you let learn. You go again, as they like to say. Maybe do some dungeon runs and stuff this time on this character. Although I think that means joining groups and stuff, which might be interesting. But we will certainly have a gander at the very least. I would like to do like a dead mines on this character. There's a lot of items that probably be quite beneficial. Obviously you have to follow the hardcore guidelines in terms of levels and only being able to enter the dungeon once and stuff like that. But I also think the dungeon content can be a little bit scary if you're playing with randoms and not people that you necessarily know, in terms of like like I saw a clip yesterday where a healer just didn't heal someone and they died, and it looked like it was on purpose. Like imagine rolling a healer, you get into like a dungeon and then you just refuse to heal, and then you just like Hearthstone out or something. Oh, I mean, amount of griefing, very funny, very painful. But the clip I saw was in Dire Maul as well, so this was like level 60. Like someone spent literally like over 7 days leveling this character just to be killed by a healer that literally said, "Oh, I'm not healing him." Like, haha. You know, it does sound quite painful. Right, we've completed these quests. We're going to head over, we're going to vendor up. We do have extra skills and stuff as a rogue that I will have to worry about later on, such as pickpocketing, stuff like that. But for now, I don't think we have too much to really worry about. I don't think we'll need much food in terms of gameplay right now. I'm going to be relying on bandages a lot more as a rogue. So we won't worry too much about keeping this extra food. At what point am I going to play swords? As soon as possible, I'm not going to lie.
Need help?
It's just always better. Level them sooner.
Well met.
Yeah, get more out of it, you know, stuff like that. Definitely obviously going to play the combat build, not going to play Hemo or anything strange. Just put points into the hit, put points into the other stuff as well.
It's too far away.
I'll kill some wolves as we're running, maybe? I need to do more of that.
I'm out of range.
Tried to do it early on the Paladin and then I just stopped doing it for some reason. This, you know, like running somewhere, you can be gaining like over 200 XP if you just take the ads as you go. But sometimes, I don't know, you just forget, I guess. What about maces? Maces could be interesting. Obviously, the built-in stun might be meta for something, maybe like an elite. If you're able to like spam stun the elite, it might be kind of huge. But for the most part, we're just going to play swords. I don't really see much reason to sort of stray off the path that is going to probably provide us the most benefits. Is that the right way to put it? I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but either way, that's what we're going to do. Why aren't you dual wielding? In Classic, you don't unlock dual wielding until level 10 as a rogue. Don't quote me. So that is when. But also dual wielding early on has some unwarranted benefits, so to speak, such as an increased mischance. If you're playing two-handed, you only need 6%. 9. You need 9 for two-handed. Let's say percent. 9 skill points is two-handed for your, I mean, this is obviously on raid bosses, so it doesn't really I don't really understand how it's. I think it's free per level, right? So if you're level 3 and you're fighting a level 4, you have like a 3% chance to miss. But for two-hand, that's double, not double. It's 16 for dual wield. I don't know how it works later on levels. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sort of just spraffing, so to speak, right now. Just trying to work it out. Maybe I should have kept some food, but we didn't find more apples. We're just going to chuck those on our bar for the time being. Don't want to be sitting around too long if we can help it. With this auto combat regen. Because it doesn't seem to be a lot. We're just going to dagger kite for a little bit, get our front skill up. I'll dagger kite this last one as well. And then we should, oh, parried. That's gonna annoy, but we move. We're just gonna go and hand this in. We'll just get our health up as we're running across.
Isn't ready.
Kill some ads as well. Get a little bit of extra XP in, so to speak. A bit more items to vendor. Big spells for Rogue. Vanish 100%. Blade Flurry 100%, but I think you get that on pretty late on in the trees. Adrenaline Rush, obviously huge. Evasion, obviously huge as well. I don't really need Respiration Screen Water as a Rogue.
Bless you.
Yeah, there's definitely a few ones that are really, really, really strong, but
What can I do for you?
there's also probably some ones that don't matter too much. We are getting through the levels here. 14 minutes, level 4. Pretty happy with that. We're gonna go pick up. What do you get level 3? Is it Ambush? I can't. It's been so long since I've leveled. I can't actually remember off the top of my head.
I'm out of range.
We're gonna go pick up our level 3 rogue spell now. It might be stealth. Do you get stealth at level 3? Or is it 5 you get stealth? It might be level 3, you know.
What can I do for you? For the Alliance.
Backstab, stealth, and pickpocket.
Be careful.
Okay, wow. I guess I'll put it on E for now. God, I forget how slow you move in stealth. Oh shit. Okay, that's actually going to be a bit of an issue because that's my stealth key for literally all my rogues and everything that I play. So we'll just have to go start attack macro, which I should have somewhere. 100% on this character. Macros. I should have a start attack macro somewhere for Sentry Strike, surely. That's my Blade Flurry cancel. I have so many macros for Sentry Strike. Here we go, start attack. Okay. That should be fine. Yeah, I don't think I'll use backstab that much. Stealth, you just move way too slow to, like sure, like here I could do that. Okay, 46, that is a lot more than I definitely remember. Might be worth, especially on these yellow ads doing that. It'd be a lot harder to do on red ads. I don't know what the efficient... I say that I've played... I've never really played it in a hardcore setting, so I don't know what's efficient, what's not. But okay, missing like that feels pretty bad. We don't have much to worry about when we're still fighting yellow mobs. So we're good just to sort of do our own thing here. We can maybe go looking for chests. I don't know if chests actually spawn in this starting zone. He scared me there. I don't know why. He just did. Just the way he started running. I was like, oh. We'll probably use our Hearthstone after Garrett for timing. I mean, I suppose I could theoretically use it now, but we'll just kill ads on the way. I'm getting a lot of misses. It's kind of annoying, huh? Yeah, I do agree. Stealth is kind of cheating in hardcore, but also that's one of the reasons that I did end up choosing Rogue, because you can literally just chill. You don't have to worry about it too much. Best for AFK, very true, it is best for AFK, something that I do like to do a lot. I am actually Mr. AFK himself, in case you didn't know. How far do I think I'll get? On a rogue? I reckon like to the level 30 level. Level 30, whenever I leveled, is usually when I start seeing the negative impacts in terms of leveling and stuff like that. Are we going to go and do the Dunbar role quest and stuff? Down Moreau maybe, because you can take the Goblin Tram and then sure, it's a little bit of running. I'm not going to go all the way to the Night Elf Zone or anything like that. I think that's crazy. I don't even know how I would get there without dying. You'd have to like do like the Dunbarrow Mount and jump into the wetlands run.
Not enough.
Get on the boat, and then even then that takes you dark. It just feels like I feel like I can just farm mobs a lot better maybe. I don't even know if I'll go to Dunbarrow. I might just chill. We're not doing the homebound, so we can go to different continents and stuff, so we should be okay in terms of like having enough stuff to do in order to hit max. But yeah, I don't know. It's just one of these things, isn't it? We'll work it out as we go. It's all a learning curve. This is obviously my second proper hardcore. I do have a duo series, but again, I don't get to play on that much because it requires other people to be online and stuff like that, which isn't always the case. Obviously, not everyone can be around to play the game in such a manner if they want to play other stuff or if they have real life commitments going on or anything like that. I'm just going to kill some of these as we run to hand in this skirmish quest, and then we'll just head over to the bandit area. I think we are making some good progress in terms of time. I'm not going to go out of my way too much to go to Stormwind. I will run to the Herbalist hut and pick up Herbalism, but we're not going to go all the way. I don't see any real need to get Alchemy straight off the bat. I mean, obviously you can get some healing potions and stuff, but obviously it requires you to pick up a lot of herbs anyway in the first place, which might not be something that we do straight away. So I'll go to Storm when the time's right, maybe after the Saber Timberland quest. I reckon as a rogue you can just go straight into the mine and not worry at all about the things you're going to do. I'll take the gloves because we don't have gloves. I think the belt is slightly better though. Okay, you have to kill some Brotherhood bandits. I am dismissed. Did you feel bad about your paladin's death? Yes and no. I feel like it's definitely my fault. I tried to fight a level 15 named mob, and it was only level like 11, so it's just like only 3 to 4 hours of time. I don't want to say wasted because obviously I still enjoyed it. It's still fun, but like time invested is maybe the correct word there. Yeah, like I didn't invest that much time into it, so it didn't bother me that much. But I'm thinking if anything, I'm just like more like dumb at my I feel like I was like dumb. In terms of like, I don't know. I don't know what I thought was going to happen when I tried to fight a mob that was 4 levels higher than me. You know, just that sort of thing. Is 2 mobs at once scary on rogue? I feel like it might be. I thought it was aggro to me there. I was actually, wow, they're fence jumping already. My guy is gaming to the extreme. Need to be careful of this path, man. Definitely want to avoid pulling more than 1 mob at a time at this rate.
I can't do that yet.
Oh, I totally just stole that man's tag.
Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready yet.
And now he's...
I'm out of range.
Okay, nice, be nice. I'll see. Sorry. Just so he knows. But I definitely feel like I targeted that first.
Not ready yet.
It took him a while to write that, but eventually he got around to writing all good.
That ability isn't ready yet. Not enough.
Yeah, we just need red burlap, so we don't have the wine quest yet, so we don't need to go too deep into the... Oh my god, you forget how slow you move, man.
I can't do that yet. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy.
Okay, we get a ding, which is going to heal us to full health as well. We're going to do some throwing to get our throwing up.
Ready yet.
important to keep the op for quests that we want to do, such as Hogger and stuff, because that will be where most of our damage comes from at the end, I reckon, is throw kiting around fences and stuff. Why don't you do logout skips and other meta if I was like playing proper and I was like trying to speedrun and stuff, sure I would invest time into learning stuff like that. But for the most part, like, I just want to have fun. I don't mind running places. Sure, it can save me like 2 to 3 minutes, but also like you could just end up somewhere really strange. I've seen clips where people have logged out in like blasted lands and ended up in like Hammerfall and then just died to guards. Imagine spending like 40 hours leveling a character. You do like a logout skip to save like 2 to 3 minutes, so then you end up dying. It'd be horrible. So, again, I'm here to sort of have fun in my own way for the most part. So, learning all these like meta things that speedrunners and stuff do, just is what it is, you know. If I ran out of throwing weapons, I forget that they have an amount. We'll buy some when we go back after we hand in this quest, I suppose.
Can't do that yet.
Means that I can't really pull it. I mean, I could pull it to the back and fence. I can't believe this. This man is like, he is in the zone. He's fence kiting already. Okay, and then I just missed it. That was very frustrating.
I don't have a target.
We need 3 more. We are level 5, so we are making some decent progress in terms of our experience right now, which I'm obviously very happy about. It's always good to be leveling up fast. The sooner that we get to the level we were in our paladin, the sooner we can get through some of the newer content and stuff like that. So it benefits everyone, realistically, at the end of the day.
I need to get closer. That ability isn't ready yet.
Okay, we're gonna take this mob with us. Do a quick spin, nothing's behind us, real good.
It's too far away. Can't do that yet.
Light this up. We didn't get a bandana, it's kind of annoying. We'll just kill these instead. Holy shit, man.
I'm out of that ability isn't ready yet.
Attack this one, just unleash it in combat. Okay, there's a third one behind us that I almost ran into. That would have been pretty bad. Oh, I'm gonna take this one across with us.
I don't have enough energy.
Is cross chat still disabled? Yeah, it is.
That ability isn't ready yet. I don't have
Okay, that should be our quest done. We'll kill some of these wolves as well.
It's too far away.
Take it with us.
Can't do that yet. Not enough.
Get some skill points, get a bit of gear, get some XP.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
Hand this in, get a new dagger as well.
Good day to you.
I don't think we can use swords yet.
Safe travel.
That is another good point. We do actually have to go and to Stormwind to. Do we have to learn swords or do we unlock it through the trainer? I think we might unlock it through the trainer actually. I think I might be being a bit silly. Definitely learn it from the trainer, don't we? Probably should have bought some throwing.
Greetings.
Oh, you don't even need
you
level
later.
6 and you get your next one. Okay.
How are you? See you around. Safe travels.
Right. Level 5, yeah, we are making the rounds. Definitely getting through it.
That ability isn't ready yet. I don't have enough energy.
Keeping on top of
Not enough energy.
the
I don't
mob kiting as well.
Not enough energy. I don't have
We We have Millie's Harvest and Garrick's Head. I would like to have left this on at level 6, but I don't think I want to stick around and farm bandits for that long. Especially ones that can't drop when they drop. I'd rather just go up against it and maybe fight some of the other ones. Go down to the mine and do some farming there. Or am I learning herbalism later on? If I'm picking up alchemy, I guess I could do that theoretically, but at the same time, it's just one of these things, isn't it? He's going to pick that up, isn't he? Yeah, he is. That's kind of annoying, but the game is the game at the end of the day. Can't do much.
I'm out of range. I can't do that.
One did just spawn behind us, so we will pick that up. Still fenced. That guy is farming. I wonder what level he wants to get to before moving on. Because is he not already like level 5? I thought he was a lot higher, I can't lie. If you hear my keyboard spamming, that's because I'm so used to just literally spamming all my buttons at any given moment. And sometimes I can't press the keyboard quite loudly, which I do apologise for. I'm going to pull 2 here. And then this person is going to steal the ones that I very clearly am trying to get. Again, kind of annoying. He is stealing. I just, fair enough. The game is the game. Wow, he's popping off with these. Do I return the favor? Yeah, return the favor. I want to stay away from that free pack, so we're just going to go over here. We're going to kill this one. Pulling a free pack definitely seems dangerous. What is that aggro on?
Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
Where is it going? Oh. Did I just do that sometimes? I never really noticed. Wow. He pulled the free pack. Is he going to go fence jump? Or is he running? He's running. We could stick around and farm a bit more, like I said, but as a human rogue, I should be okay just to advance. I think this man is AFKing. I don't know. Is that a safe AFK spot? Feels like it could be quite dangerous to just sort of. It might not be AFK. He might just be swing UI or something. Even then. As he is currently fighting the name of that paladin, so we will pull a bit of extra maps. And that man is now also going to camp them there, so I guess we will have to farm a bit of these fogs, just while we patiently wait our turn. There's a chest there. Can I pull a free pack? Is that asking to die? If I had throwing weapons, I'd feel a lot more confident, but also it should be okay, probably. I wish I didn't stealth that early, but I don't want to cancel because there's also like a 10-second wait time. Wait for our energy tick to go all the way up. Focus on the level 3, insta kill that, hopefully. Okay, now we just have to burn down the other 2, and we should be A-okay. The sooner we get one down, the better. We'll go for 2 points from this eviscerate. We might not even need it, but we should use it anyway. And we should be fine. Yeah, that free pack wasn't too bad. We'll live on like 20%, 20 health or something. If not more, probably much more, maybe 30. Wow, 44, okay. Really overestimated their damage there. We do get our first chest of the run. Nothing too good. If you're watching YouTube, end of episode 1, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you stay tuned for tomorrow for episode 2. Goodbye.